Hi guys, I want to do this little video. I had a request to do this little video on my little bird I had on top of my topiary tree. A little tree, and this is the bird that I've made. And so I'm going to make a little tutorial on him. I also have some of the flowers, wire flowers I make. So you can make different flowers, not just the same little rounded flowers. You can make different flowers that are more textured, and butterflies, dragonflies, whatnot with the wires. And so today we're going to make a bird. So here's my little guy. So what we need for this is we're going to use a dollar store wire. I'm going to use a thinner wire, and I just use this green thin dollar store wire for, did I use that for him? Yes, because I wanted him all one color. And then we use little side cutters here, just teeny weeny ones. Actually, I don't know if I use these. I use these to twist, and I use a little dowel. And sorry guys, little dowel from. Oh, actually, for this guy I was using a marker, so I'll use a larger dowel. This is my smaller mini flowers. So I use a large a marker or a larger dowel or whatever. So for this guy, you need to construct his head, his tail, and his wings. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make all that. Let's see if I can find a piece of styrofoam that I can sit him on. We'll just stick him on this little makeup brush right there. So we need to make that. So you're going to need 4 pieces for that. So you wrap them around. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just like making the flowers almost. Twist that up really good. Then you have 4 loops. You grab some of this wire, pull it through just like the flowers. You start off with the same base. And you twist again. And then he's done. That part's done. And I actually twisted this piece a little too high on them. I like to make a little bit of a body for the bird down here with the green. You can use whatever color wire you have, but I have green and that works for me. Then you twist out the parts. So you have your tail, you have your wings, and you have your little head. You shape the head like this. You shape his tail a little out and the wings to the side. You take your tool, that's what I use it for, I couldn't at the time think, and then you start twisting feathers in. Then you start twisting your wing feathers, and I twist them all towards the back, to make it like little flight feathers. And then I do 4 twists on this side to the back, and it forms the wings. Pull his tail feathers back. Just shape them till they get right. You go his tail feathers down. For his head, I like to bend his. I do a little twist for his eyes on the side. A little little twist on this eye right across, and then I twist his beak down. And that's what I do. So now you have this shape, and he's ready for doing his nail polish. I'm going to squish his neck in a little bit more. There you go. Get his head shaped in there, and then you grab your nail polish. That's all squished in there to make sure. Yep. I am now done with the wire for this guy. Let's make a nice pink bird. Maybe he could be like a flamingo-y bird. We're going to need orange, and I like to put some yellow on his beak. And we can put some darker pink maybe on his feathers. I don't know if we'll use sprinkles. So I have a few tones of pink for his feathers. Now this is kind of the messy part, is doing the nail polish on the feathers. So for this part, I just, oops, this is the one that the lid keeps coming off. For this part, kids walking in my room without knocking. Silly. Okay, so what you're going to do is just blop it on. It's going to be messy. I like to blop it on and kind of you're going to be twisting and whatever your arm to get the nail polish on. It is a messy sometimes job, and you just gotta get it right. This pink one's really thick, so I should have went with the green one. It's a little easier. Okay, so there's his tail feathers, and now I'm gonna go for his wings, and I just got pink on his beak. Got a lot of pink on his beak. And then I'm gonna go for his wings. And just be patient with it, and if you do it on glass, it's easy to scrape it off. So that's why I like to do it on glass, and that's when I started using this glass cutting board, old glass cutting board for my crafts, because it got really easy to take all the mess off. So, and whoa. Just keep going. I know it looks like terrible. There we go. Come on. You can do it. There we go. We have it on. And there's going to be lots of nail polish. Now I'm going to do the orange for the beak, because I think it'll be easier to paint over the pink. I mean the orange, because the pink is like more of a thicker color. So I'm just going to go over the orange. Oh, I could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. For his little beak, neck, beak, and there he is, he's coming along. And that's the first part to it. Now I like to blow dry him, and I'm going to go at a distance so I don't pop it. And I'm doing this, usually I don't blow dry on film for you guys, but I want you guys to see that this is what I do. It takes a little practice, because you can see the nail polish kind of wanting to pop, and you just wave it around. Don't hold it still too much or you'll get bubbling. and then it looks kind of odd. But I don't like to let it dry on its own because I want to finish the job, so. So now he's got to paint his head a little pink now. Because now he's pretty dry. I mean, as long as I don't hit it too hard, it'll be fine. So now he's got a pink head. I'm going to go with a darker pink for his wings now. This purpley pink, I hope I don't destroy him. I don't know if the colors will go. You kind of just play with it. So here's his tail feathers. And his wing feathers, I would go at his tail feathers right there. His wing feathers, I would go like shorter to longer. Just like that. Whatever kind of painting design you like. And get add a little bit to the front of his beak there. Add a little underneath. Make him blend in on both sides. And this is how I make my little birds. This is how I make my flowers. I'll have like a 5-petal flower, and I will dry it the same way, and then I'll add my inner colors like yellowies or dark colors. Sometimes I'll have blue coming out of it. And now I'm going to use the light pink to kind of blend in my pinks and that purpley color. So I just like to have a little bit of that on there. If it's too sticky, it will rip your nail, you know, the nail polish you have on there. So you want to have good, nothing sticky for the top, for the going on top, like, you know, to blend or whatever. So you play with it until you're happy with the color. So here's what he's looking like so far. I'm actually going to add a little bit more purple because I don't like the one color pink totally over it. And you just play with it until you're happy. And that's what I do. And I kept the tail feathers the way I wanted it, so. Now I'm going to add a little yellow to his beak. Because I like it. It's like a yellowy orangey. So there's my bird. And once he's all dry, you can move his wings a bit. He's still a little too damp to do that. And then he can stick in top of your tree, just like the other bird. The one thing I do also like to do is I add foam paint for eyeballs. So I will do that. And I will add an eye right here. eye right here and let it dry. And then I'll just put little dots of white or silver on it to make it some bright in his little eyes, and that's what I do. And this guy has the puffy paint eyes, and I just did a little dab of silver nail polish to brighten up his little eyes. And that's how I do birds. So I hope you guys like that, and give that a try. So you can make some little birds. They are quite fun. I just love painting them, so and you can just do tons of little birds, and then you can start working on butterflies. And the butterflies, I would do 4 wings, and just make sure that these top ones were a little larger. Well, maybe I can make a butterfly next time. And then the back, kind of like this, one's large and then one's back like the tail. Well, I'd make 4, like 2 more exactly, kind of like that. And then you have your butterfly, and I would almost have a small little hoop for the butterfly's head and body. So you'd probably, I'll probably have to make something for a butterfly, guys, for you guys. But that's the birds. And I hope you guys liked it, this video. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.